What can I say about July? It's summer, that's for sure. It is summer. Work at the shop has actually been pretty fulfilling the last couple of months. If you were to have asked me a year ago if I'd be stoked about doing belt services, I would have laughed in your face. But I've had so much fun working on the newer cars lately. I think part of it is just because it's so outside of my wheelhouse and what I studied and what I'm used to, that it's really refreshing to have something that's, you know, just a new type of challenge. Anywho, here's a 308 belt service. It's funny. Even though a 308 is worth roughly 3% of what an F40 is worth, this particular belt service feels much more intricate because it isn't fuel injected. We have carburetors, we have distributors that all require servicing. The majority of the work is executed through the right rear wheel well, which can make things challenging at times, but it's all part of the fun. A belt service is more than just replacing the timing belts. We're replacing seals, O-rings, ensuring proper valve lash, pulling and deep cleaning the camshafts, rebuilding distributors, cleaning carburetor tops, which entails setting float levels, cleaning jets. Many of these components have shelf lives. When seals and O-rings fail, we can run into catastrophic issues. It's just as important to service your cars as it is to drive them. Now that we are squeaky clean, we are ready to install the camshafts alongside the new timing belts. There you go. Name of the game. I've been doing quite a few belt services recently, and I actually am really starting to enjoy them. Just been a treat to be able to get to do so many back to back because it really ingrains the process and just makes me, one, more efficient, but two, also just better at my job. And that's what I want to be. I want to be really good at my job. So belts are on. I did need somebody else there to be able to hold the flywheel in place because the crank wanted to move as I was trying to torque down the pulley. So I'm gonna wait to do that until tomorrow. But other than that, next steps will be putting on, this is the water pump housing with fresh gaskets. Wow. And O-rings. And after I make sure all the belts are in place, then I'll put the pump back on with some new hoses and then secure the covers in place. I pulled the carb tops and the fuel rail. I deep cleaned all of the hardware in there, made sure everything was squeaky clean and there wasn't any gooky fuel residue. And then other than that, Hagerty reached out and they were kind enough to, for some reason, want to include me in what is now the latest edition of these Drivers Club magazine. So if you're not a member and you don't have the printed version, I've got a link to the digital article below on the Hagerty website. A huge thank you to Grace Hoden and Michael Allen Ross, and also to you guys. I'm so privileged to be able to do what I love and then on top of it be able to share it with you all. So thank you all so much, and thank you to Hagerty for including me in this and for bringing the car community together. We are going home to LA to see my family and celebrate love. Let's go to LA. You're not coming. Sorry. And I hope you
vlogging. Hi, how's it going?
Honestly, we just came to look around a little bit.
Well, why don't you tell her your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Why?
The Porsche Driving Experience Center in LA. I surprised Wyatt. He had no idea that he was going to be driving a 911 GT3 today for an hour and a half. He stuck the tail out pretty good so far. Can you hear that? These things just sound so good. Oh, and that's a wrap.
How do we do?
He knows how to drive.
Exceeds expectations.
One word, fast. Was I the only one in a pink car?
Yes. Oh my god. Every time Canoe drinks water, every time he chokes afterward. And everybody that experiences it for the first time kind of like freaks out and rushes over. But he's done it since he was a puppy. It's totally normal. I guess just little dog things. But anyway, that's what that cackling was. Oh, the wedding, fantastic. Can say with the utmost amount of certainty that this is the best wedding I have ever been to. That's what I've come to. Anyway, great time. I love my family. Monterey Car Week is this week. I'm so excited.
See you there.